a scapegoat. The 1% knows that if the 99% realize that they're being played, they would lynch the 1%. So the 1% has to create a scapegoat, like foreign immigrants, gay people, non-conservative people, whatever they want to basically crucify. They have to create a third-party fault person.
But they also need, and the thing that we forget on the left, is they also need a boogeyman on the right. Right? So it's not a war if the right hates the left. Right? It's only a war if the left hates the right and the right hates the left. And so, being able to see it clearly on what they do on the right, if you don't understand that it's very likely happening to me on the left, then you are just another pawn. If you sort of figure out where I'm being played, just like the right is being played, by making people afraid of trans people using the restroom. Like, okay, well, that didn't work, and now we have to worry about trans, swimmers. All right, maybe that doesn't work, and then it's just gonna be something else. Because before that, it was gay teachers, right? They had to drum out gay teachers, and that is the very, very, very wealthy people manipulating us. That is, they hire people who really believe these things to become their mouthpieces, and they're usually called Congress people or senators or governors to fight that fight for them, so that we will continue to fight the people to our left and to our right, and not fight the people, the 1%.
I think it's ludicrous that people are thinking that trans people are going to attack. I actually Googled that. And you are 50 times more likely to be jumped on by a cis straight white man than by a black man or a gay person.
Well, it should be that way, because there's whatever demographically we take up, that meant whatever we take up, we straight white men are going to attack a lot more than straight white women.
That's true.
But we still make up a larger portion of society, so we will. But we're a violent group, 100% sure. I think that most men across the board are a pretty violent group relative to women, so you're going to see that anyway.
Yeah, I took a behavioral science class, and I learned 98% of bad people prey on their own race, not just their sex, but just race. Only 2% go outside their race to hurt people.
Why do you suppose that is?
I would say accessibility and low detectability.
Right.
And they prey on people that won't be believed.
One second. Hey, David. Yeah, I am. Yes, I do. story